Please turn your sound on to hear full explanations of our answers. Thank you. Question is, jobs in Amsterdam for Americans, what are there? There's mainly two work sectors. The first is if you're highly skilled. Amsterdam and Holland generally is lacking in a lot of highly skilled migrants, because a lot of people who go to college get well qualified. They tend to go to other centers in the world: London, New York, Paris, in Asia, Hong Kong, Singapore. They go to other places. They don't tend to go to Amsterdam. So they have a big shortage, and what the government does is, in order to attract these people, it actually gives you a really great tax saving. It's called the 30% rule. So that's another incentive for you to go there. And all Americans who go there as highly skilled migrants will qualify. And we're talking about all kinds of sectors, from engineering to technology, especially IT development, the financial industry. Amsterdam does have a banking and finance sector. It's smaller than London, obviously, but it's still significant. It's still there. It still has investment banks, and many other sectors as well. Besides that, there is a big, obviously, with the European courts being based in Den Haag, The Hague. Then there are a lot of legal jobs there, but that's not in Amsterdam, obviously. So that's slightly different. Then there's also the tourist sector. If you just want to like work in a bar or a coffee shop, then the tourist sector's there as well. Don't think that you need to know Dutch, by the way. It's actually better if you know other languages other than Dutch and English. If you also know Italian or Spanish or French, then that's much more handy than knowing Dutch, actually, in the tourist sector. But there's all kinds of jobs there. There's hotels, bars, coffee shops, restaurants, all kinds of things that you get in a tourist center. Souvenir shops, all those things. And it's more about having the right attitude. So, don't turn up being, if you're a shy kind of person, then you want to really try and reinvent yourself. You want to go in there being confident, with showing that you have some maturity and some stature about you. That will really help. It will help you go. It will go a long way. The other thing is that for Americans, there is a special dispensation just for Americans, that the U.S. and the Netherlands have an agreement that Americans can go over there, and if they invest money in a business, that doesn't mean that you have to invest it in an existing business. You can. What it basically means, you can go there to Amsterdam or Holland, and you can set up your own business. And it doesn't have to be a huge business either, and you can then get the right to live there as well, for as long as you have this business. So I know a lot of Americans who have done that. It doesn't have to be a big business. It can even be like a little stall on the market. So it doesn't have to be huge. It can be, I do know quite a few Americans who've done this, and there is a sizable population there because of this. So that's also definitely worth looking into. Even if you've never done business before, it's not that hard. If you've got some money behind you, then it's going to be easier. You don't have to have a very risky business. It can just be, something tiny and really almost like a kind of an excuse for you to be there, if you like, to fulfill the requirements. Anyway, I hope that was interesting for you. Look, if you want to know the whole thing about getting to Amsterdam, how to prepare, what to research, best way to set yourself up when you first get there, how to negotiate all the red tape, visas, all these different things, all the different issues that you can think of. Now please have a look at the website I'll put in the description box below. Click on that link. It'll take you to that site I was talking about. It has everything you need to know from A to Z in terms of how to move to Amsterdam. So please check it out, and I'll see you soon in another video. Take care.